So, how y'all doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully, the day is going the way that you have planned. I am blessed and favored, so all is well on my end. I've actually been dashing already today. Yep, I forgot to pick you all up because I was running late and I wanted to go ahead and get some orders. And y'all, whew, right when I got on, I had gassed up first, and right when I got on, I was rolling. And I'm sorry. I am Keisha D. Hollis. Welcome back to my channel. I am a wife, a mother, a grandmother, or Mimi. And this is my journey of just documenting my life. Unemployed as I'm looking for a job, but instead of just staying home and feeling sorry for myself, I'm out here doing gig work. I also have two other businesses, which is reselling, and I also own a photo booth 360 and a digital photo booth business with my husband. We don't have parties, and while I'm not getting any sales from my reselling, I am doing DoorDash and Instacart for right now. So if this is something that you're interested in following my journey, please make sure that you hang out with me. Make sure that you subscribe. So let's get into today. Ooh, today is Friday. And I was like, okay, this will be my first Friday dashing. These last couple of days, I had a challenge with DoorDash, and it was to complete 5 orders to get $50. Now, I got the first one, but the second one is still pending. So I talked to someone yesterday, and she was like, oh, give it 24 to 48 hours, and you'll get it. It's been 24 hours. I don't see it on my dashboard for Dash, so I will be calling them back probably within the next 15 minutes to see what's going on with that. But I want my coins. If that was available for me to choose, then give me my coins. But if it was just for one time and one time only, then it should disappear from my dash option. But it didn't. So I did it. I completed 5 additional orders. So you know, give me what it says on there. But that's not but that's not a rent that I need to talk to you all about. That's something I need to talk with DoorDash about. So I'll get that going. But yeah, today, whoo, like I said, in my area, the traffic is crazy, 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 crazy. And instead of me just sitting, I decided to go ahead and accept the order. Now, prior to that order, I was getting some lowball orders, which I declined. And I hate doing that because my acceptance rate, it did go down, but I just couldn't do it for those particular orders. And so I did get one. It was a double order. And it was like, I think $14. And it said like 9.9 miles. And the two restaurants were like really close to each other. So I was like, okay, bet I'll do that. So I went to the first one. It was an Ichiban Hibachi Express. And I went ahead and got that one, got it, went in, grabbed it. It was good. Okay, so let's go. Next one was McAllister Deli. And that was really just maybe 2 blocks away from the Ichiban Express. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be an easy pickup. Go into McAllister's, and she's like, for the chicken Caesar wrap, can you let your customer know that we're out of chicken? Like, really? So I'm like, okay. I said, so what are the other options? And she was like, well, it's up to the customer. So I said, okay. So I messaged the customer, and the customer messaged me back real quickly. It wasn't instantly, but it was quick. And she's like, what do they have? So I went back up to the lady, and she was like, oh, well, it's up to the customer. She said, well, we don't have chicken, nor do we have pork, nor do we have honey mustard. So I was like, okay. So I asked the lady, I went back to the customer, and I was like, is there anything particular that you would want as far as meats? So she was like, well, just tell them to add the ham and cheese, please. So I told the lady at McAllister, I said, well, she wants ham and cheese. So she was like, okay, we can do that. So then I'm thinking that they're going to go ahead and get the order ready right when she was asking me. No, they were still trying to complete other orders. And I'm like, oh my God. But here's the thing, on DoorDash, it had an option that I could have unassigned myself to that order. Now, I didn't, only because I didn't know whether it was going to totally assign me off of both orders, because I had already picked up the first order. So I didn't know if it was saying that it's going to assign me off of both orders or just the one. So I was like, no, I'll wait around. Hopefully it's not going to be too long, which I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that, but I did. So I waited around for maybe an additional 5 minutes. They're still working on the other order. Then they come out. Well, can you ask the customer, or does she want it created as just a ham and cheese sandwich? And I'm like, so then the other lady, she was like, no, you do it just like the Caesar. You wrap it. She just want ham and cheese. So both of the two ladies that work at McAllister, I guess they were just like trying to understand what the one lady, the cashier, she knew exactly what to do. It was just the person in the back who was trying to create the wrap. I guess she didn't know how to do it or whatever. So the cashier, she was like, just put ham and cheese in replace of the chicken. I would have thought the same thing too, but I mean, hey. So finally, the girl, when she asked me that last time, and she was like, "Well, what kind of cheese does she want?" I said, "Ma'am." I'm like, "Come on now." So I messaged the lady back. She responded, "Give me American." So by that time, we were 10, 15 minutes late. And I'm thinking to myself, "Oh my God, I should have just went ahead and unassigned myself to that order," but I didn't. I just felt like I needed to do both. Do both drop offs because I had went ahead and accepted it from the beginning, which I'll never do that again. So finally got the order. It showed that I could have arrived on time, which the time was like 1:48. I had to be there at 1:48, and it was I think 28 or no 1:26 at that time. So I was like, okay, I can do that. Y'all, when I got on the main highway, traffic was ridiculous, ridiculous. Oh my God. So it said that I should have arrived at like 1:49 at the first stop, which was the person who had got the Ichiban Express, the hibachi food. So I was like, okay, well, I can do this. At least I'll get to that person. No. So then here's a message that came through, and the person's like, hey, what's your ETA? I got to be somewhere at 2:30. Look, I get it. I totally get it, because my thing is, you are ready to eat your food, and you have been ordered your food, and it's my fault that I did not unassign myself from that last order. So I messaged back. I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Traffic is just horrible. According to my GPS, I'll be there in 8 minutes. So after that, she was like, okay, thank you. So then finally got there. I mean, oh, she was dressed to go to work and everything. And I'm like, oh my God, it was a young lady. I said, I am so sorry. That traffic was just horrible. And it was the traffic, but it was also because of that order as well. I should not have um allowed that order to. I should not allow myself to stay to get that order, knowing that McAllister didn't have their stuff together. But luckily, I got it to the young lady on time. She had maybe 25 minutes to get to where she needed to be by 2:30 or whatever. And then from there, I delivered the McAllister order, and that took me a good 30 minutes to get to where I needed to go for that particular area. And I'm thinking this could not have been 9.9 miles. I really don't think the DoorDash had the mileage right with this one. I mean, it just probably, it may have just felt that way only because of the traffic, but whoo. Finally get there to deliver the sandwich orders, and the lady was so friendly, and she understood. I was like, I'm so sorry. I said, with the traffic, and she was like, I know it. She said, it's Friday. She said, we normally don't order DoorDash on a Friday, but we had a lot going on. We were hungry. I said, I know. But all was good. So got that delivered, left from there, and I'm like, I have no clue where I'm located. I'm still in my spot in the city that I'm located in, but it was just an area that I wasn't familiar in, and it was further away. And so I'm like, okay, well, let me get back to a spot that I am familiar with. Y'all, I felt like I was driving through the forest. And here's the thing, why I felt that way. I had three deer run across from one road to the next. And I'm like, oh my God, they were like running for their life. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's time to get back to my spot. So I said, you know what? I need to pause for the cause for a moment and collect my thoughts and see if there's something that I want to continue to do today, because that whole order just, woo, it was a lot. It was a lot. I definitely need to regroup. But either way, got it done. Everybody got their food. And so now I'm at the post office. I had a sale last night with my reselling business, so I had to go ahead and drop that package off. Yeah, so I just want to check in with you guys. I'm sorry I didn't get you right when I started, but again, I was rushing, trying to at least accept something for the day. So now it is 3:26 p.m. and I scheduled myself to DoorDash until 5. I don't know though. I'm really not feeling my best today, but I said I was gonna, hang in there and do something, because I need to get some money flowing in. So I don't know. What I am gonna do right now though is take a break and use the restroom. I feel like every time I come on this camera, I'm talking about using the restroom, but I am getting older, so that bladder is a little weak there. I know that's TMI. But yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang in there. But I am going to go and use the restroom, and then I'll probably reposition myself in a different area. But what I don't want to do is be a part of that traffic for 5 o'clock. I will check back in with you sooner than later. Okay, so it's about to rain, y'all. So once I get to the house and I see that those drops are dropping, I might have to drop DoorDash for the day because I do not like riding in the rain. It's just really sprinkling right now, but the clouds are very gray, so not sure if it's gonna rain just for a moment or rain throughout the evening. So we will see once I get to the house. So yeah, I'm all everywhere else. I got another order. This is actually a shop order for DoorDash. So I'm here at Academy Sports and I have 3 items to shop, and I think I'm supposed to be going I think like 6 miles once I pick this up. So it wasn't really bad. It was a $15 order for 6 miles, so I had to accept it. So I'll see y'all once I'm done shopping. This is why I love having multiple streams of income. One day I'm door dashing and the next day I'm tending to my own business. So awesome. Well, all right, that wraps up the weekend hustle. We had DoorDash on Friday, and today we had a birthday party, a 1-year-old birthday party with our digital photo booth. It's all a part of the journey of building something better. Every day is a new chance to make it happen. So thank you so much for watching. Out here doing the same thing. Be sure to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. And let's grow together. See you on the next video.
Peace.